You're live. Okie dokie. Here we go. Better late than never. I was chatting to myself for a little bit, wondering why I wasn't appearing on stream, so I get to say everything that I just said all over again. Welcome everyone to the 100 Days of Glory campaign. This is going to be the first major battle of the campaign, which sees the French versus the Prussians somewhere in South Belgium near Charleroi, as they duke it out. A little bit of an overview of the battlefield. It looks a little bit like the Prussians are thin on the ground here, so it'll be up to the French to get a move on and deploy their forces in strength. And I think if we watch, I think they'll probably just about do that. But I'll start our story here because this is what got hooked me in. There was a little skirmish battle earlier on in the day around the village of Wesp, with the corps of Lebau here. I in the battle was General Simmer, and we managed to capture this village, as well as General Steinmetz from the Prussians and what looks like a battalion of the 1st Infantry Brigade. And then the Prussians look like they're retreating or withdrawing north under Trekov, with some dragoons here and some rather beaten up and sorry looking infantry of the 24th Brigade. So that'll be interesting to see. We have Napoleon just south of Charleroi with a lot of cavalry here, and looks like Pachau's division is looking to assault this star fort near Charleroi, where Blucher and von Zeiten are currently at. They haven't got much forces to repel them, so it'll be interesting to see if the French are successful in what looks like it could be an assault. Out to the Prussian left here, we've got a force of lancers and what looks like hussars under Roda, kind of maybe swinging out to the left here. I'm wondering if they're going to run in to Morin, who's coming up with his own hussars by the looks of things, maybe some dragoons, and way in the back some infantry under Vickery, training all the way back here. That's a long ass train, so we'll see what they get up to during the day. Over here at Châtelet, I was looking at it earlier. I don't think there's a Prussian general in the vicinity, but there sure is Grouchy and his corps, as they're kind of maneuvering into position. Hello Emmanuel, hello Mark, and hello Forsaken Shenanigans. Welcome. Do ask questions, comments as we go through, and I'll try and answer them. Once again, I have taken the liberty of posting the player's handbook in the description to the video, so if you're unsure of any markers or what's going on, take a look at the book. I think it's probably page 36 that will be of the most interest to most people, where the markers are and stuff, and yeah, we'll make sense of that as we go along. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this battle. I don't know about you guys, but it's going to be a good one. The first major battle of this rather popular campaign that we're going to try and showcase for you today. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Now let me have a look and see how people are setting up. Looks like most of the teams are still talking over a general battle plan. We probably don't really want to interject on that too much. We'll find people as we go along, but maybe we can have a look at some more anomalies in the setup here. We've got De Poyol and Salt near what's this place? Marchien au Pont, and they're up against Perch. I think Perch is in Zeiten's core over here, but there's not a lot of forces for the Prussians. I'm wondering where the rest of them are. We've got Gneisenau over here with some kind of supply train and a battalion, but not a lot else in the vicinity. You know, this could be a bad day for the Prussians if they get beaten up harshly here today. You know, game over, boys. Campaign's done. No. Hopefully they'll be okay. You know, with this star fort in the centre here, I think if the French do assault it, they'll get a bloody nose for sure. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm personally interested to see what Laval, if they move at all. If they're even in this battle, I don't quite know, but I think this battle over here kind of finished at early afternoon, so depending on what time we start with the rest of what's going on here, we'll soon find out. But yeah, it's going to be great. How many umpires have we got in on this one at the moment? Just 4 umpires, and I think I heard someone say about 17 players, but let's have a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the French. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Prussians. So make of that what you will. Sometimes more commanders isn't always better, but I am, like I said, a little bit worried about the lack of eyes for the Prussians over here at Châtelet or Châteauneuf. That'll be interesting to see if that throws a spanner in the works for them, if the Grouchy comes through there in any kind of capacity. If they do break their line there, will it be too late by the time the Prussians hear well, we're speculating now, so we don't know, but comments always welcome in this early part of the game. It will certainly stop me rattling. I did ask a couple of people if they wanted to join me on this one, but and co-commentate, but they didn't get back to me, so you're just stuck with me for the moment. But I don't know, maybe we'll have another admin come in soon enough and join me on this fantastic game. Okay, so we've got a note here from the umpires to say that these units, maybe he means all this lot, appear at 3 o'clock. So I think what they'll be doing, they'll probably be starting around 1 o'clock maybe, to take into account the early afternoon's actions. So yeah, players are still talking through their battle plans, which is fairly normal in a setup like this. You know, we want to get our ducks in a row, and as soon as they break up into their channels, I think we'll go to Blucher and Napoleon and hear from them themselves what they're gonna do. Now, some of you may be looking at the pieces here and confusing yourselves. It got me a little bit because they do kind of look a little bit like cavalry pieces, but it's more of a traditional way to present battalions and brigades. So if you're looking at the board here and thinking this is all cavalry, no, it's not. It's actually is infantry. The cavalry just look a bit more square and are in slightly different colours and what have you. So you know, if you're looking for NATO symbols, you won't get that here. Looking at a more traditional setup. Something that got pointed out in the skirmish game that I played as well is that Prussian brigades are a little bit bigger than the French ones. So you know, if you're looking at the board here and going, hang on a minute, looks like you know, we're looking at different sizes. Well, we kind of are, because yeah, like I said, Prussian brigades are a bit bigger. What else can I point out for you guys? What else is interesting? Well, yeah, we've got some skirmishers as well. Got to point them out. Can't miss the skirmishers. So yeah, looks like I'm wondering if they're French. They must be French skirmishers because they're in blue. So yeah, let's have a look and see where we are now. Well, it looks like they're still chatting away. Maybe let's just listen in on the Prussians for something to do.
On cross.
Yeah, and Prussian, be aggressive as you like. As far as I'm concerned, you know, the longer we just keep them over the river, if they're sending cavalry to you, then, you know, over that point, you know.
Just make sure you don't
If they
die.
try and cross, then yeah, I have loads of cavalry to charge at.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just make sure not to die. That's all.
Yeah, no, I'll try not to die. Thanks.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. What's the plan?
Oh, here he
The
is.
plan is, yeah, the plan is to Dave, is to hold as long as we can and not get killed, in its simplest terms.
I
So
like
we're
it
gonna
simple.
try,
Yeah.
yeah, that's easy, and that's much. So we're going to just defend the river points. So we've got a bridge destroyed over here. Defend this area over here. Defend this over here, and shall as long as we possibly can. Hopefully, 3.5 to 4 hours, and then withdraw north.
What time are we starting, by the way? What's the time on the board?
It's 1:30.
1:30. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the best that we can hope for, unless we get very lucky.
How long has it been, Dave?
How long has it been? Since what?
Since we've talked.
Oh, donkey's years. I mean, I took about 6 weeks out without any internet, but that's a different story. But I'm back.
Well, to be honest, I haven't been attending live battles for a while, so I guess it's probably been a while.
But no, good to see you, gents, and good luck in your defence. I mean, you got a star fort by the looks of things, so it shouldn't be that bad.
No guns, though. It's a star fort with no cannons, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind.
Ah, fucking hell! What architect built it without any cannons?
Yeah. Vauban was having an off day, whatever his name is.
Well, good luck, gents, and I'll probably pop in, yeah, soon.
Cool. Good to see you.
Ta-da.
See you, man.
Hello, gents. How's it going?
Hello. Living the dream.
What's the game plan for you guys? You're out on the French far right over near Châtelet, as far as I can see. What's going on?
Yeah, so if you look at our stream, we're gonna basically, we know that there are a few thousand Prussian cavalry and infantry in the towns north of us. They've blown the bridge, so we're gonna repair the bridge, skirmish with them along the bank, and then we're gonna be going along this ford to the east, doing a little cute flanking maneuver with our cavalry and infantry. If they don't have any cavalry here, like maybe the cavalry are over here, that's way better. Worst case scenario, they have some cav. And then we'll take this town, and we can go from there.
Okay.
Going up. We're up. Whatever Napoleon wants us to do.
Right, interesting. But I mean, you say you're going to try and attempt to repair the bridge under fire. I mean, that's a big ask, isn't it?
Oh,
Already almost
engineers,
repaired.
superhuman.
Right. Yeah.
What could go
Of
wrong?
course. Yeah. Okay. Well.
And
Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt what you were going to say there? Sorry.
No.
No, I was going to say, well, yeah, it's an ambitious plan. I wouldn't want to be one of your engineer battalions if that's my orders, but you know, good luck to you. And yeah, I'll be popping in and out as the battle goes forward, and yeah, have fun.
Good to hear.
Thanks, Dave.
All right,
Thanks.
catch you around.
Enjoy.
I was very pleasant.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Hey gents, it's the commentator here. How's things going? What's the battle plan, Napoleon?
Win.
To win. And how are you going to attempt to do that today?
By beating the enemy.
By beating the enemy. I love the simple answers.
We're gonna humbug the enemy.
Good.
We're gonna launch as many attacks as possible from every direction to overwhelm the enemy in the general axis of the northern side of Charleroi. So we'll be starting maybe 3 or 4 smaller battles all around Charleroi.
Okay.
To try to exhaust the enemy.
Are you worried
I
about
think
the
Rushdie is
star
out there
fort at
somewhere.
all, or?
Huh?
Are you worried that, you know, assaulting a star fort is going to be costly, or no?
Well, we're not really going at it directly. We're kind of going around.
Okay,
So we're attacking everywhere around the fortress.
I see.
And it would be good if the enemy would retreat into the fort, but I think they're gonna retreat north of the fort.
Yeah.
I
The
think,
fortress is
Rushdie-
also.
Rushdie is also out here somewhere, so he should come in here and help us. I'll send him mail, and he'll be on it.
The fortress is also largely dismantled at this point.
Right. Okay. Interesting then. Well, I want to wish you luck, and I'll probably be speaking to some of you guys as the battle goes on, and popping in and out as I tend to do. But yeah, good luck everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you very much.
Bless the Emperor.
Of course.
If you later.
So there you have it. So if you weren't listening, or if you just joined, Grouchy's going to swing through St. Francois village here, try and cross the river. He's got the forces to do it. He's going to try and repair some kind of bridge across here, and many engineers will probably get it in the face in doing so, so that'll be fun to maybe watch. Okay, so here we go. The umpires are now dividing up responsibilities by the looks of things. I guess Napoleon, just south of Charleroi here, is going to demonstrate, and maybe he's not going to slam in some guys like I thought he would, but you know, we'll see what develops here. And yeah, I think this core out here is probably going to be an AI kind of core for a bit, and I guess they'll, as the note says, turn up in this vicinity at about 3 o'clock. So yeah, if the game's starting at 1:30, all to play for and look forward to. But yeah, if anyone's got any comments or wants to say anything on the YouTube, I'll gladly pay attention to it. If you've got bets on who's going to win, what you want me to pay attention to, please do say, and I'll do my best for you guys. But yeah, it looks like they're still having a tea party, and the umpires are getting set up, so we won't disturb them too much. So yeah, looks like some umpires are going to be looking after here, and some umpires are going to be looking after here, which makes sense. Probably go into different different umpire rooms as well as the game moves on. And if my voice gets a little bit scratchy, guys, my apologies. I'm coming round from a bit of a nasty chest infection that I've had for the last week and a half. So I'll try and keep the throat moisturized, but yeah, if you do hear the odd cough, my apologies. Okay, looks like no, just doing some final checks. I thought they were moving some pieces, but maybe not. Oh no. Well, that's not very good. Had a bit of a crash. Yeah, it wouldn't be an IKS game without technical difficulty, would it? We'll give them a minute or two to set it back up again. Oh, and it looks like Marshall is live on Coffee, Kegs and Kriegspiel, by the looks of things, recording something. So yeah, if he starts streaming, I don't know what will happen if I'm also live. But who knows? Maybe they're going to come in and help commentate with us. Yep. Might take a minute or two to reappear. Taking a while to show up, but I'm sure once it gets reloading, the game will be underway. It still hasn't popped up. Looks like Otto's back in. I don't know why. Maybe someone else is hosting. Honesty. Technical difficulties. It's always what you want when you're trying to stream these games. But I guess it's just par for the course. And yes, if you want to switch, it looks like Marshall and Achilles are live as well now. So, yeah, you're sport for choice on this Sunday. But for God's sake, whatever you do, don't look at the password that I just put in. Yeah, because you don't want to join the board. There we go, we're back in as a spectator. Right. Well, you haven't missed anything, nothing's changed. Although maybe it looks like D'Erlon over here and De Poyol are moving over to Marchienne Alpin and see if they can't cross the river here. An interesting forward artillery position. That might threaten things. Might even want to take pot shots at the supply wagons over here. That might even score a few lucky points. Yeah, not many opportunities to blast away at just the supply wagons. Looks like there's a forge there as well. So well spotted by Perch and the 12th Infantry Division to cover that. Oh, is there a ford over here? No, there isn't. It's just this bridge over the town here. That would probably be a stone one, and a ford here. Is there any other places that they could cross? No, that looks pretty deep. And then we're going too far left for this game. So, okay, well, interesting. Let's see if they've broken up, and then we'll pick on people. No, they haven't broken up yet. I don't know, maybe we'll just pick on the Prussians.
Prevented it from going well. It's a bit of a bummer.
I'm back, gents.
I'm just annoyed.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave. I'm just annoyed that the British couldn't actually recognize that this was the real threat. And I kept telling them, like, when we were meeting, right, and we were talking about the whole avenues of attack from the French, they kept telling me that they were thinking that they were closer to the Mons route, so they dispersed Uxbridge towards that way. And I was thinking, God, this is such a mistake. Kept telling them, why are you doing this? And it's just, it's a bit of a bummer. I just hope that we can actually get concentrated as soon as possible up north.
Do we know how far away 4th Corps cavalry is? Because that would be handy.
I haven't received word on that because I left right after first turn to go see you at Charleroi.
If they can get over, that would be useful.
Yeah, really hope they can.
Well, I let Blue, how's he pronounce it? Bulo. I let him know that it was the main attack was coming this way. A dispatch about 9ish. So hopefully he's getting it about now.
Yeah. Hope is that we can at least delay them a few hours. I'm worried, honestly, about that brigade to the southwest. I think we might have been somewhat, I would say,
optimistic. I don't know. I mean, fundamentally, they've got 3 cavalry regiments down there now with them, so
yeah,
they should be able to withdraw. And
if they were the bridge, then you should be. Oh, you didn't blow that
Yeah.
one, did
No,
you?
no. Even
Yeah,
if they
that was
did blow
blown.
the
I'm hoping
British,
the one I'm waiting for is this one to be blown. That's the one I want information on because that's here. These are forwards mainly, and that's going to slow them down crossing. I don't think that's a bridge here. But if the one at Elaine's is blown, then that's another one of the really good bridges that's out.
it is a bridge. This one here, the one that you were circling,
Is it?
that is a bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we can just blow it again, as long as it delays them, half a day, or makes it more difficult, that's all we're looking
Yeah.
for, isn't it?
It's just at least trying to keep them occupied. I think your core is going to be a bit beat up, like
Oh yeah,
Zetan's was.
absolutely.
Yeah, in real life. So
Yeah.
I have to count on the other three getting there as quickly as they can. I'm probably going to be expecting that the British won't get word of this for a bit. I think that once this whole thing ends and I can get out of here, because in the end, I need to be the one coordinating the armies and all of that. I think that first thing I'm doing once we end this battle is I'm writing a dispatch to the British. We can get that out
Yeah.
as quickly as possible. I think Wellington needs to know that whatever ball they've got in Brussels, they gotta ignore that. I know in real life they could, because it was a formal event, right, and everyone had to be there. I'm gonna tell them for this one, you should ignore it. 'Cause they're way faster than we expected this time. I'd be right. Can't even tell me no on that one.
Nothing comes
French-
between a British ball and an Englishman having some fun. There's no way. They're going to do it anyway.
I'll tell them that I'm gonna blame them for the defeat at the Congress of Vienna.
Get some extra concessions.
Yeah, that'll be good for us. Hey, I kind of like Belgium. We fought the most in it. We should get it. It's our thing. Screw the House of Nassau or whatever the got ruling that. House of Orange, right? I think that was the thing. That they had restored.
Screw the Netherlands and should go to Prussia.
Yeah, just give it to us.
So gents, if I could just interject, I mean,
Yes.
what's your biggest worry today, if I could ask?
That we have to face another a flanking French attack from the west, and that we've miscalculated that the brigade down south that Zeton has. I think it was you said that you had landwehr at that location, and the first brigade was.
So there's some landwehr here, but there was a cavalry division there,
Okay.
and then there's infantry here. I can't remember if there might be two there and one there, and then there's some hussars that are down here,
Yeah.
and
I
they've
think the
already
biggest-
ordered north.
Yeah. So the
my
biggest fear
my
for-
main concern for me actually is them sending cavalry over the fords here, which then comes around this way. Hence why I've put these guys here. Because if they do that, if Grouchy has got a lot of cavalry there, then there's not a lot we can do to stop that. That's my biggest concern.
Well, yeah, but then if they've got a flanking attack from the west, it just immediately bypasses the river and the defenses. We've got a show.
Yeah.
We have to withdraw.
But at least
instantly.
we've got guys here, because our other division, other infantry is in this area here.
Yeah, then again, we don't have word, so we'll see how it goes. I just hope that. Look, Dave, you're a spectator for the actual campaign, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I was lucky enough to play in a little skirmish the other day. Yeah, but obviously I can't tell you how that went. But yeah, it was a good little battle.
That's just heartless.
Well, I didn't even know there was a skirmish, so I guess you're kind of informing me there.
I don't know. Maybe you just got a psychic farmhand just come up to you and
Dave, it's fine. We won't tell anybody. We won't tell anybody. Just cut it from the video afterwards, okay?
That's all right.
It's between us. No, it's just really, like you heard, Dave, at the beginning of the conversation that we were having, is that since the whole planning was to try to get us concentrated, the British did exactly that. They're the British. They tend to be the sabotaging force of any allied party they're in. France,
don't
1940.
I know it? Yeah. I mean,
you see that one, and then It's really sad.
Who's playing Wellington in this campaign?
Well,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Now they're a bit, I guess, fearful of KB and Doc Pilot, thinking they're gonna do some wacky stuff. But me and Zeton here, we were at the start of the campaign before anything began. We knew that these guys, they're just a bit too predictable in their plans. They wanna they wanna follow the easiest route and the simplest one, which is gonna be Charleroi, obviously. I mean, if you can't really tell Napoleon's dead body that he was wrong, because even Prussian historians say after this campaign that if many members of the French army just hadn't committed the that they had, and historically he would have just won this campaign decisively, prevented them from getting together and all of that. But then it's just the matter of fact is that the British, when we were having our strategic conversation during the start of the planning phase, they were originally very hesitant to concentrate closer to the Quatre Road, and that's a bit of a bummer now because it's going to come back to bite us in the. But if we can really buy enough time for them to do exactly that, then we should be good. But it wouldn't have been an issue if they had done it. You get what I mean? I just hope that that if we can, the maximum I need is 3 hours. Enough to just tell the rest of the corps that are concentrating up north, north of Fleurus and Gosselies near Ligny and Quatre Bras, to tell them to just get themselves together and I get ready for what's about to come, because this corps that Zeton has is probably going to be very beat up after this battle, no matter what. I think that because we're going to focus it on delaying so much, it's going to take a big beating, and so I have to rely on the other up north to do the brunt of defending against the French. It's just a big bummer, because I warned the British that this was going to happen, and because, when you play the role of a commander-in-chief, you're thinking from a perspective of the enemy, and in my shoes I would have done the same. So it's why it's just a bit of a worry. I hope that they can actually disregard the ball, because I think that's actually going to be a system from them in the game. When I was with them in the conference, they talked to me about them having to actually attend the ball on the 15th of June. So I hope they can just tell them, look guys, we got a big military situation. We're going to be off for tonight. See ya. And then just go and actually do their jobs.
So is that going to be the first time in IKS history that players have been directed to attend a ball before games toss?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably is.
I know that this system is actually being used in another Waterloo campaign for the roleplay. I'm not even kidding. It's something people are starting to do for real now in 100 Days campaigns.
Interesting.
But yeah, I just hope, as Commander-in-Chief here, considering the overall strategic perspective, that Zeton, no matter what beating he takes, is that he's able to buy a few hours. Just that, all I ask.
If it's any consolation, I mean, I'm also in a 100 Days kind of campaign that's been going on Jim Owzowski's channel, and Zeiten has done very well in that campaign. So maybe you might get lucky here today.
No pressure then.
Yeah.
Dave, if you keep telling us that, if you keep giving us the kind words, I'm gonna have you beheaded. Okay?
I'm trying to do my best for you here, mate, and
no.
I'm
Don't
being
be nice.
met
Be
with
honest.
derision.
Throw us the bone. No, I'm honestly, when I selected Arp for this role as Zeton, it was just because I knew that he's got the defensive
Don't put any more
capability.
pressure than I already am.
He chose you because best option. He knew you
No,
wouldn't mess
To be
up.
fair, I did volunteer, didn't I? So
No, it's just honestly that from the beginning I knew that he was able to tell me that he thinks the same as me. I need some guy that has the same thought, and as long as that same thought is a realistic thought, that's what counts for me, right? Because if he's able to think the same way as me but respond a different way, I guess that's the way I want it to be. And I know Arp from other games. He's just really easy to communicate. So that's as good as it gets when you want somebody to be in the advanced guard.
Mm-hmm. I also have just one question. Over near Châteauneuf or Châtelet, you got some forces over there. I noticed. What was the decision?
Okay,
because it doesn't look like there's a player piece over there at the moment.
I'll let Zeton reply.
Well, to be fair, I was hoping that there would be a player there, but was only three of us, so we haven't got anyone in that position, really. And Rode is going to be defending at least this area, Montigny, Samsieur, initially, because it's an obvious crossing point, but you may get sent that way. The bridge is destroyed there, so I'm just hoping the local commander will just do a good job and see how it goes.
Well, I'm sure he will. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about the Marchinet Pont bridge, because I do know for definite that there was infantry heading in that direction, so I'm expecting, and I didn't get many reports, I only got reports of cavalry, and in fact I think they pushed us back at one point over Châtelet earlier in the day, but we must have pushed them back again, I'm guessing. So I'm only expecting cavalry to be over there, and I'm expecting infantry to be over at Châteauneuf, so that's the reason why I went that way, really.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll love you and leave you. But yeah, because we had a bit of a dead air time, so I mean, I came in here because I knew that Zendos would be, running his mouth, so.
Get some sweet
All right, Dave. All right, Dave. Yeah, you say that again, I'll have you beheaded.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
See you, man.
Hey, Van Dam.
Hello.
You're all down here on your own. I thought I'd come say hello. Whereabouts are you on the map?
Thank you. I am the far right flank of the far right flank. So I'm at Pontelou, and I'm
I see.
forwarding over. So yeah, I mean my job is pretty simple: outflank the flank and take advantage. So we'll see if it really turns out to be that simple. We just don't know anything.
Have you got any clues about what you're up against, or?
Reports told me, at least from the previous turn in the campaign, was that at around 2,000 Prussians are at Châteauneuf, around there. So we should handily outnumber them with my my corps here. This whole area that you see, this whole flank is my corps, but I'll be individually commanding this this brigade.
Yeah, it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, a bunch of hussars, is it? And some infantry under the 37th and 64th?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, cool. Nice one.
We'll do great.
Oh, I'm sure you will do. Are those 3 sets of 6-pounders yours as well?
Yes. Yeah, I had in my order of march, I brought my core artillery park to basically the front, in case we had any meeting engagement. And so the artillery is thankfully here early compared to the rest of my corps.
Nice one. Well,
and they should be in range of any Prussians at Châteauneuf, I think. So we'll see. I don't know.
We'll see. Well, good luck in crossing the river. I'm sure you'll do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for visiting.
Good luck. Gruchy and Lefol, how's it going?
I don't know.
Going well.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. I've just come over from Van Dam. Yeah, he's equally confident.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Have we had many turns yet? I've just been kind of having chats with people as we go through. I mean, it doesn't look like. What is the time at the moment?
13:30, and I believe we haven't even gotten our in-person brief yet, so we're still on turn 1.
Yep, just got our first report.
Interesting. Oh well, okay. Well, I guess not much has changed since the last time I spoke to you then, so I'll...
Nothing changes new information, which is never a bad thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, cool. Well, well, I'll just wish you good luck again, and I'll try and see you in the next hour and see how those engineers are facing up against whatever's on the opposite side of the river to them.
Sounds good, Dave. Thanks, though.
Yep. See you later. Okay, well, the game is now officially underway after a little bit of a time to set up and usual, shall we say, technical difficulties that we had. But yeah, we're rolling, and we're probably going to be going at about 10 minutes to 15 minutes a turn. It's not unusual for the Otovsky system to be, so slow. But yeah, it'll certainly be a quick one once they get rolling and the assistant umpires get comfortable. But it looks like Kellerman over here has found what's quite possibly a ford. So maybe we should go say hello to him. Where's Kellerman? Kellerman is in the room with Napoleon. I'm wondering if they should be split up, or maybe Kellerman was over here and he's ridden over here quick and he's not been split up yet. But yeah, looks like a move from Kellerman over the ford here. So yeah, interesting little move. I wonder if he's going to be moved out to his own channel. Or Vickery. Let's go have a look at Vickery, because I know Vickery is all the way at the back. So let's see what his expectations are today. Hello, Vickery.
Hello.
How you doing?
I suspect about to start on a matching sim for the next few turns.
Well, yeah, but that's why we're coming to see you early. So we get all the excitement out of the way first.
Yeah, just before things get interesting.
Yeah. Do we know where you're going to be deployed once you kind of march past where you're going?
North. Okay, no, I do know where, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if there's a map anywhere. Nope, okay, there's no maps outside, I'm not sure.
Okay, and who's your commander in your corps?
Who's the commander in my corps?
Do you know?
Again, not off the top of my head.
Okay, well, I guess it's not that much important, but yeah, I hope.
It's Gerard.
It's Gerard. Okay, cool. Well, I hope this this train moves quickly for you, and you're not kind of stuck in a traffic jam for too long.
Thank you very much.
Oh, umpires here. I'll shut up.
All right, orders, please.
Yep, just continue marching north, following the units in front of me.
All right. Thank you.
But yeah, okay. Well, good luck in your marching simulator, and yeah, if stuff goes down later on, I'll come back and have a chat with you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Take it easy. Okay, got Drouillet and Jacquinot over here. Where are they on the board? Ah, they're over here. Let's go in and chat to them.
Did they even... What the hell?
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
What happened?
Nothing's happened. I'm just flicking through the channels and chatting to people and seeing if they've got interesting things to say. I see you're in and around just to the south of Marchienne Alpin. Is that right?
Yes, precisely. Well said.
Yeah.
The most interesting people on the field, so you would do well.
Of course. Of course. how are you looking to cross this river? Because I mean, that's my understanding of your orders.
Yes. Well, we have reports that there is some Prussian infantry on the other side, and seeing as the head of our column and the immediately available forces are all cavalry, I don't consider crossing very doable as of yet. So I am forced to wait for the infantry of my corps, whom I have now ordered to march on my current position via shorter routes. So essentially just going to sit here, use the horse artillery to bombard the enemy on the other side, soften them up, wait for the infantry to come up. Then we'll try to begin like a pretty conventional assault. That is, if the Prussians